All right, welcome back to the channel. We are breaking out one of our all-time favorite card and dice game on the PC, and that is ASG Golf. We're at the most prestigious event. We are at the Masters. This is the early 1950s version, and let's get the broadcast underway.
Hello again. Welcome to this year's coverage of the early 1950s Masters. We are just getting underway in round two. Lawson Little is the leader at -5. He shot a blistering 67 yesterday to take the early lead. Byron Nelson, the legend, is in second at -4. Ski Regal is in third and only 2 shots behind at -3. He is on number 4. Roberto De Vicenzo is in third at -3. Lionel Hubbard is currently 2 strokes back at -3. Chick Harbert is 3 out of the lead. Kerry Middlecoff is 3 out of the lead. Vic Gazzi is 2 under on today's round. The course is currently playing over par. Let's tell you a little about our current leader, Lawson Little. Little was born in 1910, was a prominent American golfer, famed for his amateur success and later professional achievements. He won both the U.S. Amateur and British Amateur in 1934 and 1935, a feat known as the Little Slam. Little went on to win 8 PGA Tour events, including the prestigious 1940 U.S. Open. His powerful, driving, and meticulous play distinguished his career. Little was a member of the U.S. Ryder Cup team in 1937, contributing significantly to the team's victory against Great Britain. All right, let's send it to my broadcast partner, Mr. Wrestling 2.
All right, thanks. So here we are. I love this game. I really don't know any other way to put it before we get into the actual play. I have done a plethora of things to enhance the game for my enjoyment, including the scoreboard you see there, which will update automatically as we go. The game is nearly perfect, and in fact, I would probably buy everything available just to support the developers, but we've got a nasty bug, and I'm sure we'll experience it here. I have reported it so many times. I've sent direct messages to Richard. I don't know if it's unfixable. I know they haven't updated the game in several years, but so the issue is going to be, if you see on a lot of the really tough courses, especially like the Masters, so it's some courses this problem doesn't present itself as much. But when the hole is cut next to the edge of the rough, if a guy goes to putt and then happens to knock it way by, knocks it off the green, then has to chip and go back to putting, the game is going to crash. It's going to lock up, and I'm going to have to crash it to restart. Luckily, you don't lose any progress other than what happened. So I'm just warning you ahead of time. I'm going to try to cover this entire tournament. We are currently in round 2. That's your warning. Other than that, this is phenomenal. There's not much coverage on this. This video, I'm sure, will not get a lot of views. Golf is not picked up. Not very many people watch the golf videos, especially card and dice. And especially this early era where, let's face it, at our age, a lot of people don't know these guys. For me, that's part of the fun, is going back and learning these guys, especially like Lawson Little. In fact, I couldn't even find a decent photo of him. I have colorized all their photos and made some pretty nice looking art cards for them, I think, personally. So anyway, let's get this underway. We are in round 2. This will be probably a pretty long video, especially if we make it through round 2, but let's get it going here. We are heading off to Chick Harbert. Harbert is 2 under, so that'll put him 3 back. And this is the last time I pick on ASG Golf. So their Augusta courses are, I'm guessing, one of the first ones they did, which hence led to they're probably one of the ugliest versions of any of their courses. I made some changes, some topographical type stuff, added in some yardage markers, which I would love to do for other courses, but it takes quite a while to get all that done. But so you'll see a few things here that you may not have in yours. I do think that course they should go back and do some updates to some of the old stuff because it's not up to par with the new. But again, that is the last negative thing I will say because this game is the best, hands down. Love it, and thanks to Uncle Ron for convincing me to get this thing going. So here we go. I've finished multiple seasons with this. I do Ryder Cups. I have career statistics, which I'll be spewing out along the way. So anyway, sorry for the long delay, but let's get this underway. So it's going to be like a TV coverage where we're only covering the leaders. Currently, we're covering everybody, I think, within 3 strokes. So in this group, it's just going to be Harbert. So this is a par 5. He is just outside. Should be able to get this close and maybe have a decent birdie putt here. And indeed, he does get that very close. You saw the double sixes there. So Fergal ended up with a double bogey. Dotson birdied it to get back to even. So now we're looking at a 4-foot putt. I do roll out the putts for everyone. So let's give him a shot here. I didn't bother to get the dice cam going. So, but you'll see what the rolls are. 21. If you look, let's see if I can. I'm not sure my cursor is going to capture this. I'm not sure I have that on. But if you look, 21 is a 19. The lower, the better. So this is a 4-foot putt. This is really going to be borderline whether this goes in or not. You're looking obviously for like APPA. You're looking for 11s, 33s, 66s. Those are your big numbers. 55s obviously good. The worst are 12, 24s, 46. Those sorts of numbers are bad. So this 21 is going to put this one close. Let's find out if he makes it to take a birdie and to cut into the lead. He would only be 2 back if this goes in. And he does indeed make it. So he moves to within 2. The scoreboard updates once every minute.
Welcome home to your hometown station, WDBJ 7.
So Ski Wriggle here. I hope I'm pronouncing. There's several names here. Probably the only names that I would have trouble with are all at the top of the leaderboard.
Kept up a little more than he wanted.
So nice recovery there. He'll have this left for his par as everyone else finishes out. So Bolt, obviously struggling. He's 9 over. He just bogeyed that. Bird's going to have a 3-foot bogey putt. So here is a 7-footer for Ski, 36. He's going to run that just by, and everyone in the group is going to bogey the number 4 hole. It's playing, you can see here, it's playing at well over par. 336 today, 332 for the tournament.
We'll pause 5 seconds for station identification.
CBS Sports proudly presents the
Wow,
PGA
Herbert.
Tour.
You can say Herbert. Like, that's another one of the ones I'm not sure if he's could possibly be A-Bear. I'm not sure. Unfortunately, I do not know. Anyway, so he's Herbert for us.
Nice safe play.
He's got that one close. He's got an 18-foot birdie putt here. Everyone in this group, including Demerit, who is a star, who would not surprise me if he didn't start getting hot and get back into contention here. All right, here's the roll for Herbert. He's got a 26. That is not going to get it done. In fact, that's about as bad as it could get. Hopefully he doesn't knock it off the green. He's knocked it 5 feet by. So he's got a 5-footer coming back for par. He rolls a 34. He does make that, though. Gets his par. Goggin is the only one that birdied the hole. That, again, is hole number 2.
And he doesn't feel like he's anywhere near out of this.
All right, and here we are. Byron Nelson, would love to see him stay in contention. He has not performed as well as I would hope in my sim replays. He's in the pine straw here, has to punch out. He's going to have to get up and down from 72 yards away to maintain that one shot back. He does hit a spectacular shot into the green. He'll have that left here on olive. Here's his putt, a 10-footer for par. He rolls a 63. Don't think that's going to get it. And it doesn't. Leaves it on the edge. He's going to bogey number 1 to fall back into the mix of the 3-under group.
He likes a hole like this.
So now we're with Chick Harbert. He's 3-under. He's on the 9th hole.
Well played. Beautifully played.
Well. All right, he's got 16 feet. Looked like that putt did have a little bit of break to it. 32, probably not going to get it.
Not to be.
He's knocked it 7 foot by. He's got a 7-foot putt coming back. Not easy. 32 is the roll, and he is going to 3-putt that, and he's going to fall out. Just let him close that up. Makes the bogey, and he drops back to 2-under.
On the
so if you can tell from our leaderboard there that we've only got 2 golfers under par today. So on the leaderboard, that is. We're at the 5th hole now, par 4. Regal, his second shot in. He's got it on, but he's going to have a lengthy putt there for any type of birdie. In fact, 78 feet. This type of putt is one of the ones that put us in danger of going off of the green. 25, that's a good roll, though.
Ooh.
He's got that pretty good. 4 feet, not bad.
For par.
And he makes his par putt. So I've got, I'll just kind of mention some of the things that I've got going on here. You may notice a few things that maybe look different in your game. So I'm using a program called Voice Attack, and then I use an Xbox controller, and I have it programmed so it'll go through and it will pop through a bunch of screens, which will then update the HTML, which I have that Excel program, which is our leaderboard. It will update as well, and then they tee off, and then I have it automatically hit the start button basically to get the hole underway. So we're back now on hole number 3 with Lionel Herbert. He's hit a great drive right down the middle.
Get up, ball.
He has knocked it just off the back edge. This hole's playing very tough today. 4.3 on this par 4. So he's going to elect to putt that. Let's just let him
for birdie.
Whack away at it without my roll. Nice roll. 53. He's 4 feet from the hole. He'll have that left for par. Jimmy DeMeritt parred that. He's still at even. Let's roll this up for Lionel. 22. That's going to be a definite yes. Great putt there. Right in the heart.
As you said, Vern, and we've said many times, you can't win it here, but you can certainly lose it.
All right, we're on number 2, Pink Dogwood, 555 yard, par 5, and Byron Nelson, my personal person I'm most pulling for to win the tournament. Let me give you a little Byron Nelson stats here. So obviously from Texas. He won 52 PGA Tour events, won 5 majors. And so, let me double check. I don't think he had any wins previously. So last year's winner of this tournament was Skip Alexander. Some pretty interesting stories about Skip. Maybe we'll cover some of those at a later date, as he's not... Is he on the leader? No, he's not on the leaderboard at all, but... Skip was our winner of the Masters last year, who shot a blistering 9 under. Our player of the year was Lloyd Mangrum, who I also believe could really show out here before this one's over. But we've got a 21-foot putt here from Byron Nelson. Just misses. He's got a 2-footer left. That'll be no problem for him. Knocks that in. Ben Hogan is a lot of fun to play with. This is later in his career, and he has the yips at this point in his career. Unbelievable tee to green, but unfathomable how bad his putting is. He's at 1 over. Would love to see him somehow get into contention here.
You must be long. Short, just don't have a chance.
So this group features quite a few superstars. Middlecoff, who just teed off there, is our current money leader. He won the San Diego Open at Torrey Pines.
A soft bounce, really a soft bounce.
DiVincenzo is, let's look at his career. Roberto won 7 tour events, did not win any U.S. majors, but did win the British Open. So this group is loaded, and Harrison's also a very good player. All right, we got a 22-footer here. 61, not bad. Just brushes the lip, and he'll have a par there. Get DiVincenzo in with his par. He's going to remain 3 under. That's only 2 shots back as the red numbers continue to shrink. Birdie here for Middlecoff. He needs this to get him going. He's got a 12, which is as bad a putt as you can make. So we have a little bit of a tester coming back. 3-footer. He's got it.
Really trying to swing the club out and over and across to the left through the hitting area to try and emphasize his cut swing.
Right back to Chick Harbert, not to be confused with Lionel Herbert. Harbert crushes that ball down the hill, and he's going to have an easy little wedge in, and he has absolutely stopped it there. That looks like, and this is a tough playing hole, 4.3. We do have another birdie in the group. Here we go. 6-foot birdie putt. He's played this perfectly. Amazing drive and a perfect second shot. He's got a 41, which is a 19. That's going to be close. But he makes it. And he goes to, what did that put? He's going 3 under now. So he joins that group of 4 at 3 under.
Checked up a little more than he wanted.
This green has a lot of break to it. He's going to be putting through. Ski Wriggle will be putting through some of that break here. He's got a 22-footer. The dreaded 12. Knocks it right by the hole. He's got 4 feet coming back. Probably not a problem.
This one might just want to squeak away to his right.
He gets it. Everything playing much more difficult today than it did yesterday. So now we're on number 4. That's going to play difficult from there. It's the par 3.
Get up,
Takes
ball.
it over the bunkers. Hits a very nice shot. Demerit's going to lose a stroke here. And this is a 5-footer. Rolls a 55. He's going to drain that.
And from behind this tee, we look down the fairway.
All right, now Byron Nelson here on number 3. Let's get it going, Byron. Nice drive. You can see uphill nature of this hole. He clears the hill, but from the backside now. It's probably not going to lead to a birdie. But he should be safe for a par. 57 feet for birdie. They'd probably take at least an 11 or 66. 61. He got one of each.
No.
Knocks it close. 3 feet. That'll be easy for him. Very good putter. Drains that.
Gorgeous view.
So we got 2 golfers in this group that we're following. We've seen this group before, but 2 golfers. I'm going to cut back a little bit on golfers we're following. I'm going to cut that back by a stroke. As soon as these guys get done. So DiVincenzo puts it on the edge of the woods. We'll see what kind of lie he's got. He's got a good lie. Not able to do much with it. Knocks it in the greenside bunker.
This has got some heat to it.
Little cough knocks it close. But you can see, I mean, that ball was right at the hole and has spun all the way back.
This has got some heat to it.
So, a lot of break in this green. So now Middlecoff for his birdie. I'd say probably right now the leading golfer of the year candidate, I guess. 15. Just misses. If I remember, Middlecoff was a dentist by trade. I think that's right. Gets his par, DiVincenzo. So pars. And Harrison pars. I'm going to go through and update. All right, so now we're going to change this. You're going to have to be within 2. We're going to have to be within 2 strokes to be on our televised coverage. So that's just going to include. That's just going to include the group that's 3 under up to Lawson Little whenever he tees off. I'm not sure. Let's see when he's due to tee. So he's coming up. So he will be on number 1 here in just a second. So that will be cool. All right. If you can see in the top, this is our wind. I don't remember what signified. Oh no, we just knocked it in the water to the left of the green. That's going to be a penalty. Does hit a nice recovery shot there, though. That hole playing almost a full half stroke. Well, exactly a full half stroke over par. So Harbert now 6 foot for bogey, and he's going to drain that with double 60. So minimizes the damage, but he's going to fall off of our television coverage.
Which club to use and how hard to swing it.
So back to number 5. That is an extremely good drive. A lot of people end up to that little mound to the left. And then they have a really difficult shot into the green because they have a lot of trouble. But he's avoided that. Not able to hit the green. Had it on for a second, but it rolled off. This hole, one of the few playing anywhere near par. Very good roll there. All right, we're just going to let him finish this up. 2 foot for par. We got that.
Again, exaggerating his swing drill.
Oh, Byron Nelson here at number 4. Difficult par 3. Pins in a really tough spot, and he has left it on the back side of the trap. That's going to be tough. He'll have a shot at par. Not easy one, though. 7 feet. Let's roll it up for him. He makes it. Right now, so this is probably just going to be DiVincenzo. Is that right? Yes. So Middlecoff's going to need to drop another stroke to be on our coverage. Short shot here, but a really difficult green to hit, and you can see he didn't quite get it there. Back down the hill it goes. Now he's got a difficult third shot.
On the green.
He's on, but now he's got a tough putt. Harrison birdied to get even out of this group. Now 17-foot putt for par.
For par. Slow down.
Left that short. Knocks it in, but he's going to drop a stroke, which means we may not see him for a while.
Talking about a man with talent, he can make it go both
coverage.
ways.
Now our
He can
leader,
go right to left to watch him play this
Lawson Little, he's
and he
long
can go left
off
to
the
right
tee.
at will, but he can also make it go right to left, Steve.
For. And he's going to be in the fairway to get it started. Not many photos of Lawson Little that I was able to find. Would love to find a treasure trove of old PGA Tour photos. Maybe some old magazines. He has got a birdie here to extend the lead. Rolls a 42, and he's got it. Birdie's the first hole, and Lawson Little. I think he could be tough to deal with. All right, we're going to have to adjust our standards here because the field of under par golfers is sinking, and with that birdie, he is really pulling away. So we'll have to go back to 4. If you're within 4, you're on the televised coverage. So he's going to have a little flip wedge here in. He'll have that left for birdie. He could potentially start out birdie. He's going to have 7 feet left for his birdie. Let's let the computer run it.
This for a birdie.
Oh, dear.
Leaves it just short. The easy tap in for par. I'm sure he would take that start. 1 under through 2. Let's go in and adjust. Let's get a few more golfers in. Let's go to 4. That'll include Middlecoff and up. And then if anybody else can sneak in. But you can see not a lot of red numbers in that second column. That is that's our under par golfers. Lionel Herbert hits a massive drive down the middle. 7th, surrounded by bunkers. And he knocks it in the front bunker. Does get out, but has not left himself an easy par here. This one playing slightly easier today. Let's see what 7 played. 7's the second most difficult hole on the course. Playing slightly easier, but still 0.3 strokes above par. 17-foot putt now. 21 is the roll.
Oh.
And he's going to bogey to fall to 2 back. Let's look at Lionel. He's from Louisiana, won 5 tournaments, did win a major. Not sure which major that was, but
It's a hard hole to fit your eye.
now Byron Nelson at number 6.
Almost.
I feel like I'm a jinx to Byron Nelson. I want him to win so bad. He's probably my favorite golfer from this era. $17 feet for par.
My goodness.
Ran it by. He's now got 3 feet coming back for the bogey, which is missable.
Right here, he needs this desperately, Steve.
He gets it. He's going to drop another stroke.
I think
so
that's
he
the
is,
most difficult pin placement.
Where did he go? I think he's 2 over now on the day. All right, so we're back with Middlecoff and DiVincenzo. They are now 4 shots out of the lead. Again, we're just in round 2. Plenty of time to make that up. Very, very
Not
long.
a bad shot from there.
450-yard par 4. Both guys hit very good approach shots. 47 feet for Middlecoff. Gets that close. We'll tap that in. So I am running a house rule mod, so to speak. Let me just kind of, would take way too long to get into the details of it, but I have the sheet here, and I do an advantage and disadvantage system. Like I said, I won't get into that now. It just probably would be a video within itself. But occasionally I'm going to roll an extra dice for the top golfers and from the bottom golfers. That only happens a few times during the tournament. The reasoning behind that is I find the top golfers are not winning quite their fair share of tournaments. So I feel like they need a teeny tiny little boost. And when I mean a little boost, so basically what I'll do is, let's just give you an example. So Kerry Middlecoff, 3 times during the tournament, he can roll. So I am covering this even though I didn't mean to. He can roll 2 red dice and 1 white. So he can take the best result, basically an advantage, going the wrong way. He can take the advantage. So let's just say this was the roll. So he rolls, he rolls a 62 and a 32. So he can take the best result between those 2 rolls. Most of the time it's not going to make a difference, but occasionally it would. So it kind of helps me in another way where I'm involved in the tournament, because I do a lot of spectating the way I play, but it plays quickly this way. So anyway, so DiVincenzo does have one of those, so we're going to use one of his advantages here. It's a 43-foot putt. Almost no chance he's going to make it, but this probably would ensure that he's going to be within 2-putt range. So he's going to use it here. He rolls 2 6s and a 4, so it does him no good, and he burns one of his. He only has 2 advantages. So 46 is the number. You cannot use two advantages on the same hole. Again, this is just a house rule for me. No idea if anyone else has does such a thing. But anyway. So there was the long-winded explanation for,
and on the
if
tee,
you ever hear me or when I get the camera working, to see the fact that I'm sometimes rolling 3 dice. Lawson Little is not one of those that has advantage or disadvantage, but here's an important shot for him. He wants to get this up onto the green, and does. In fact, knocks it pretty close. He's got 30 feet for birdie. Rolls a 26.
Wow.
Knocks that by. When going to have a little meat on that bone left. He's got 4 feet coming back.
He's getting ready for a par putt.
He makes it with 66.
Nice smooth swing.
We're up to number 8. So we got Lawson Little at 6 under, Lionel Herbert 2 under, along with Myron Nelson, Kerry Middlecoff, and Roberto DiVincenzo.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
So Herbert hits a nice shot in there. 26-footer. He rolls a 23.
Just unfortunate.
Gets it close, 4 feet. Unfortunately, that is for bogey.
He must.
He gets that. He's going to fall back another stroke.
As they make their way back up to the tee.
Byron Nelson just blisters it. 298 on that.
Good shot.
Knocks that wedge fairly close. He's got a 20-footer here. Using no advantage. He rolls a 24, as bad as it gets.
Oh dear.
Coming back, he's got a 6-footer. I'll roll that one out too. He rolls a 56. He's going to 3-putt that. Again, like I said, I have got to be a jinx for Byron Nelson. Because he rolls terribly.
What a beautiful hole. Lined by the Gary. What a glorious hole.
That's another splendid stroke.
Okay. All right, middle call now. Putting for birdie.
Perhaps the easiest side of the hole from which to putt.
Knocks that by, 6 feet by. Now DiVincenzo. He's got a birdie effort here.
Can't get much easier on this hole, straight up the hill.
Oh. Just barely misses. Middle call has missed now, so everyone continuing to fall back on this difficult playing
saying it makes me
day,
nervous.
except for the leader, Lawson Little, 6 under, 1 under on the day. He's going to find that green side bunker.
That's a good shot right there.
Spectacular. Knocks it just a yard from the pin.
Big putt here, needs to make it for par.
And he does make his par.
Now on the tee.
So we're down to Little at 6, DiVincenzo at 2, and then everyone else is 1 under. So we're going to shorten up our broadcast. Basically, we're going to only watch 2 guys unless someone can get into the mix. We'll watch those 2.
Came straight over the top of that one, David.
DiVincenzo's threatening to fall off that board too.
Well done. Excellent position.
2 shots. He's at least back in the fairway. He's got to get up and down from there for par.
Oh, wow.
Not too bad. It's going to be a long putt here for par.
For par.
Rings it with the double sixes. Well done. See if anybody else can join
And now back on the tee.
the 2 under group, which is currently just one person, DiVincenzo. Little hits another good drive here. Again, that's a difficult driving hole. I've seen a lot of players end up left and they're unable to get to the pin. That pin is
Safely on.
deep back right. Little has just stopped another one. He's in danger. He's may go 7 under here. 9-footer. Let's roll it for him. See what he gets. He gets a 55. That may be in. It is. He is now 7 under par. And has a 5-stroke lead. Oh, we did get 2. Okay, so we had 2 birdies there. That were off camera. Byron Nelson birdied and Lynn Dotson birdied. So it'll be the first time we've seen Lynn Dotson.
Boy.
Little finds a little trouble there. Front of the
Wow, how's
no
that?
lip trouble there, but he is on the fringe. $16-footer for par. Rolls a 52. Doesn't make that. So he will, for the first time, well, still does have a 4-footer. This is not a gimme.
This for a bogey.
Makes it. Loses 1 stroke. He'll fall to 6 under. 3 golfers at 2 under. So Ski Regal has gotten, he must have birdied 12. He's joined the group. Yep, and see the scoreboard just updated there. Rays Creek to the left, and Regal is in the woods. Just very difficult driving hole, so he should lay up there into the fairway, and does. Slopes barely to the left there. Now a pretty tough shot into this green. I mean, with the wedge, it's not that tough, but anything else that's super dangerous. He's knocked that 60 feet from the hole. So we've got Bird with a par putt, Bolt with an eagle putt, but his 25-footer. Let's let Ski Regal just go at it here.
Birdie putt.
Out my roll.
That's unfortunate.
5 feet. This hole playing exactly par today. Yesterday played a quarter of a stroke under. And he'll put
it is the trusted blade.
And he misses. So Regal will drop that stroke that he had just picked up.
Trying to take
He's going to fall back to 2 over for the day.
Not the right thing.
And will fall off our television coverage. Byron Nelson now. Nice drive. 304. Got 164 left to the pin. He's going to miss left off down the side of the hill.
Careful, careful.
He'll have that left for his par.
More important to have a full free swing rather than fearing you've got too much club in your hand.
And DiVincenzo now. They're on number 9. Two good drives. Oh, middle call. Knocks it over.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
Nice shot there by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo 1 over on the day.
Well done.
Look at that break. So DiVincenzo's 27 feet. He's got a lot of break in this putt. Let's roll for him. Rolls a 36. Woo! Still got 9 feet left. So Middlecoff won't have that much break to deal with, but does have a breaking putt. 46 is his roll. And almost smashed it by. DiVincenzo now 9-footer for par. Comes up short, and these two have butchered the blade. There's a bogey, and now Middlecoff.
Not to be.
Oh, Middlecoff double bogeyed, and that's going to really take him. What does that take him all the way back to even? Yeah. So now your leader, can Lawson Little, avoid the fate of everyone else on the course? Ben Hogan 2 under for the day. He's creeped up to a top 5 position. Be fun to see Hogan if he can get on our coverage here. Little dumps it in the front bunker. He's starting to see some trouble here.
Wow, how's that?
Knocks that by. That's going to be a difficult par. He could fall back to 5. 26-footer for par. He's been pretty hot with the blade. Rolls a 32. That's not going to get it done. And here's going to be our first crash.
He's right on line.
So hopefully the developers are watching, or someone that has some sway with the developers. I'm going to have to jot down these scores, so I will try to recreate these scores. I may end up cutting the video here, unfortunately, and just doing a part 2. So he's going to triple bogey the hole, and I'm going to have to somehow try to recreate that triple bogey. Triple bogey. So and everyone else had pars. So I'll show you how this ends up working out. So this won't go off the screen. I can't get this to go away, so which means I can't do this. There's no other way to shut this down. And unfortunately, the solution I was given was quite frustrating, which is don't roll the dice. That's kind of the whole point of this. So not a good solution. Even though this is my favorite game, I have avoided giving what little bit of shine that my tiny little channel would give, but just out of frustration that just a refusal to fix this, as expensive as this game is. I probably have the most money. Every course is $20, the golfers, so I probably got $400 or $500 in this game. It's the best. It's my favorite. I love it, but I'm gonna have to Control Alt Delete, shut this down. So I'm gonna cut the video here. It's gonna be hard to recreate to get that triple bogey back. May even have to do it over 2 holes, which I don't like. That throws you totally out of the moment. And I hate to end this on a downer. We will pick back up. We will get back to some exciting highlights. But I'm gonna fix this, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you for joining us. Please like and subscribe, especially if you'd like to see the end of this tournament. Thanks again. See you soon.